Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's pick a card reading, we have a message that you guys are ready to hear right now. So this is a message that you guys are prepared to hear in this very moment when this reading finds you. And we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1 with the Panther Spirit and Reclaim Your Power. Pile number 2 with the Bee Spirit and Sweet Results Await. And pile number 3 with the Starfish Spirit and Open to Infinite Possibility. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about the message that you guys are ready to hear right now. So pile number 1, for your card today, you guys chose the Panther Spirit with Reclaim Your Power, and you guys also have the number 44, and you also have the I would say the white and red, right, crystal bottle here. Okay, so pile number 1, what is the message that you're ready to hear in this moment? You're finally ready to hear this message. I feel with this card that you felt drawn to, do you know, like while I was preparing your pile and I was setting up, I was feeling like the energy of the card, and I kept hearing like this pile is ready to have like a comeback of some kind, because you do have here like Reclaim Your Power, and what this is like making me think of is like you're finally realizing how like your self-worth, right? And that is reclaiming your power. Like you're setting your foot down and you're like, I can do this, I can be this person, I can achieve this. I don't need any like outside source to help me, to push me, to, you know, give me a boost. Like I can do this. It all comes from me. And I feel like this pile is like ready to have like a comeback. Like, you know, I'm really feeling this amazing energy from you. It's like you're coming out of the shadow, right? With the Panther, it feels like they have been, I don't know, trying to hide in the dark with this image, and it's like they're finally like coming forward to show their face, show their, you know, their beauty, their power. So I feel with this pile there is like this energy of like you're, I don't know, you're having a comeback, you're coming out of the shadow. So if this is you, know that there is support in this. With the number 44, I always see this number as like angel protection, angel support. So know that there is support around you in this moment. But let's start with your cards, pile number 1, to see what are you finally ready to hear. So, you know, remember that this message is finding you because you're finally ready to hear and accept these words in this reading today. And it's like you're hearing them at the right time. So let's see pile number 1. What message are you finally ready to hear? What is the message that you're ready to hear now? Spirit guides and angels, please give us guidance for this beautiful pile number 1 today. What is the message they're finally ready to hear? We have adventure here on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel that you're kind of like ready to, you know, have some sort of action or like movement in your life. Okay, let me just see your card here that came out. Wow, we have the Frog with prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune await you. Wow, so yeah, I feel that this really lines up because we have here let go of the past and embrace change. So I feel like what you guys are finally ready to hear is let go of the past. Whatever happened in the past, whatever circumstances occurred, whatever events occurred, let go of that, because Spirit is saying it's time for you to change. And it's almost like revise your past. Don't identify with events from the past that you don't want to happen again in the future, okay? So I'm seeing like it's time to change and almost like step away from this victim mentality to your power. That's why you have Reclaim Your Power. And I do feel that a lot of you, you're starting to feel this, right? This is why this message is finding you, why this reading is finding you, because you're starting to slowly like you know, move away from that victim mentality, victim energy to I am powerful, I am capable, I can do this, I can change this, right? So I do see that you're reclaiming your power, and this is your opportunity, okay? So we have your opportunities are close at hand. Hop on this new day with joy. It does feel like this is your opportunity to change, right? How your life has been up until now, and by detaching ourselves from our past and what happened in the past, we give ourselves the sort of the permission, the freedom to expect something better from the future, I would say. So I definitely feel like, and you know, sometimes clinging on to past events that we don't like, that don't bring us happiness, does put us in like that victim mentality, right? But if we let go of it and we allow to, you know, for something new to happen in our life, for a new energy of power to come through, we do give, again, the idea, we start to create the idea of a better future. So I feel for this pile, you're, you know, you're at that moment where you're not like the victim anymore, where you feel like, okay, this only made me stronger and I can only see this as a positive thing, and moving forward I can create a better life for myself. So I feel like that is kind of the energy that you're stepping into. And you know, I feel like this can be sometimes like a, maybe like a triggering or a touching subject, but I'm sure this message is coming up because you're ready to hear it, you know, and you're maybe starting to realize that, you know, you should like reclaim your power and just stand up for yourself rather than always feeling like the victim. So I know it can be touchy, right? But I'm just channeling what I'm feeling, and I'm sure that you're, you know, again, this is intended to find you in the time when you're ready to hear it. So I do feel like it might resonate with you guys here. Okay, so let's see your other oracle cards here. Let's get one more and then we'll get into your tarot cards, pile number 1. What is the message that you're ready to hear? Ooh, okay. Too many flew on the ground, but this one specifically caught my eye, so we'll just take it because this one kind of was separate from the rest of the cards. So let's just take this one. Okay, so we have a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. Wow, so we have here a lot about change with you. Perhaps your power lies in your creativity, okay? So I feel, and you know, there's something also about opportunities are close at hand. Hop in this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune awaits you. I do feel like Spirit is also wanting to let you know that maybe the way to creating change in your life is through some kind of creative venture. So perhaps some of you have been wanting to maybe start a new project or express yourself creatively and artistically in some kind of way. And I do feel that this is the opportunity that is going to change your life. So yeah, a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. If you guys have been wanting to like, again, like do something creative, put yourself out there, because I did pick up major like comeback energy with this pile, right? It's like you're coming out of the shadow, you're coming out of hiding, and you're ready to like bless the world with your presence. Like that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling from this pile. Like I feel like you guys are just like feeling yourself so much, and you're like, I'm just ready to bless the world with my presence. I'm ready to bless the world with my creation, with my artistry. And I do feel like also the world is ready to see you, pile number 1. So if you have been wanting to, again, hop on some kind of creative venture here, Spirit is saying this is your path to change, and this project, this kind of venture is what's going to lead to a positive change in your life. So I feel like you guys are also ready for this, to start this kind of change. So reclaim your power, right? Be authentic in this. And I see that there's prosperity, right? If you want to start a project, there's prosperity coming from this, is what I'm picking up here. All right, so let's get your tarot cards now so that we can get a bit more details here on what is the message that you guys are ready to hear in this moment. Let's see, Spirit guides and angels, can you please give us messages for this pile? What is the message that they are finally ready to receive? They're ready to hear this right now. They are prepared to receive and accept this message for pile number 1. What message is pile number 1 ready to hear, Spirit? Okay, I'm feeling these cards for you. So let's start here and let's see. Yeah, look at this. We have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Guys, definitely there is like a lot of prosperity coming in your life. A lot of prosperity from this, I don't know, creative venture that you want to start. I don't know, maybe this can manifest also in your life as like wanting to start some kind of business and it being very fruitful for you. But I feel like you definitely have the opportunity and in this moment to change your life. And this opportunity is in the form of pursuing some kind of creative venture or starting something like a business or some kind of creative project. I feel like that is the kind of opportunity that is at hand for you right now. And you, again, going down this journey is what's going to lead to a lot of like prosperity. We have the Justice. So we see justice showing up in your life. You know, you guys are wanting to let you know now there is going to be fairness in place. So it does feel like things were unfair for you before. It makes a lot of sense, right? Because I was picking up this sort of like maybe victim energy from this pile that you used to be in this energy. And I do feel that now there is like this, you know, balance showing up where it's like if you felt like the victim before, then you're gonna feel like the winner right now and in what's to come your way, because there is going to be fairness and justice set in place moving forward. Wow, we also have the 8 of Cups. So yeah, I see you guys really leaving your past behind. You know, the 8 of Cups is saying about leaving, detaching from the past and what happened in the past. You know, holding yourself to the past and what happened, especially if it's something that you don't like, if it's not a pleasant memory, it's just going to keep reminding you of that. And your thoughts and your awareness is what creates your life. So if you keep reminding yourself of a story that you don't like, it's going to keep repeating itself because it's how life is created, through your thoughts and your awareness. So this is why it's important to detach from past events that we do not want to resonate with anymore and not be in victim energy, because you know you need to step out of that energy so that you change life, right? And I see you guys doing this. Like, again, the reason why this message is showing up is because you're ready to hear it. And with the 8 of Cups, I do feel like you're ready to leave that past behind and explore something else, move in a new direction, especially with your awareness and your thoughts. We also have the Judgment here. So you guys have awakened. You know, when the Judgment shows up, this is Spirit letting you know that you have awakened. It's like you have arrived. That is what I'm feeling with the Judgment. It's like you have arrived, my friend. Your purpose has been shown to you, right? Your destiny has been shown to you, and you guys are ready to pursue this path. Yeah, something definitely caught your eye. I feel for you, pile number 1. It feels like something caught your attention, and you are just ready to, you know, turn your back on whatever happened. At this moment when this finds you, I don't feel like you even need me convincing you on to do this. It feels like this is a confirmation, right? And you're just you have already turned your back on that because you see how much success you can have if you like work with yourself, right? If you do it right, you see that your potential, you see your success, and there is no reason in hating yourself anymore, is almost what I'm hearing from this pile. It's like there's no reason into putting blame on yourself or what happened, because you see now how prosperous your future can be. We have a lot of energy of prosperity here. We also have the 4 of Cups. Okay. And we have the 5 of Wands. I see that there was like a lot of like, and I'm getting like this is from your past. Like I'm getting this is like past energy coming through for you. I feel in the past there was like a lot of confliction, and you might have experienced like a lot of competition, and you've always experienced like this energy of like I never get what I want. You know, I get like crumbs maybe of what I want. You know, I feel like in the past, that is why you have the Justice here, because I feel in the past you experienced this energy of like I'm fighting for something, I'm competing for something, I'm never given what I want, it's always something else or something similar, but it's not exactly what I want. And I see that this is the kind of energy that you're moving away from. You need to, if you didn't know what you need to detach from, I feel like this is Spirit letting those of you who don't know. It's like, you know, don't resonate with that identity anymore. You need to like let go of that energy. You need to let go of that feeling and start feeling like you always get what you want. Start feeling like damn, I always win, I always get what I want, there is no competition, it's just me, I'm the best. You know, you need to start putting these kinds of thoughts in your mind, and you will see quickly how reality reflects on these thoughts in a positive way. So you have the opportunity to change your mind, because I do to change your path right now. I do feel, again, this reading is coming up because probably these kinds of thoughts have been coming into your awareness, and you're energetically attracted to this pile in this reading. So I feel like that is kind of what Spirit is telling you in this moment. Let's get 2 more oracle cards too, and your reading for today, pile number 1, and let's see what are the last messages from your spirit guides. For pile number 1, what are they finally ready to hear? Spirit, please give them guidance and advice through this reading today, and messages that they need to receive. What is pile number 1 ready to hear in this very moment? I'm kind of getting these 2 for you, so I'll just trust myself here. We do have solitude on the bottom of the deck, so I do feel some advice for you is, you know, also with the 8 of Cups, I feel that you might be called to leave a certain group of people in your life. That it's just really natural as you evolve as a person. You might start to feel like you're outgrowing the people around you, and I do feel with the solitude, this is talking about you trying to spend more time with yourself, because you're at a point where you can really shift your thoughts, and you just don't want, you know, outside sources to really affect you and maybe trigger you in any kind of way. So I do feel spending more time alone can be beneficial for this pile. Yeah, we have nature here. Ground yourself, find sanctuary in nature. I feel like that's what it's saying. Yeah. And connect with the elements. So yeah, spend time with nature, spend time alone, pile number 1. I feel like that's what you need in this moment, especially in times like this, where it's like really powerful. I do feel like spending time by yourself can really help you to be focused and be present in the thoughts that are currently surfacing up for you, and it will help like bring your awareness towards where you need to go in a more effortless way. So I do feel there is this advice from Spirit: take it easy in this time, don't maybe overwork yourself, don't spend too much time with other people, don't spend your energy on things that are not beneficial in general. We also have violent courage, take action with passion. So move forward with passion, move forward with courage, have courage. I feel like that's what Spirit wants to let you know, like move forward with confidence this time. You cannot go halfway, you cannot just be like in the middle, hot and cold. You really need to have strong, concrete courage and belief in yourself. That's why you have reclaimed your power. So moving forward, really like have the confidence. And we also have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So yeah, it is saying that the things that are coming in your future feel like blessings. There is going to be a lot of blessings showing up here from what's to come. This is because you guys have changed your energy and you have aligned your energy towards these blessings. So keep up this energy, keep up the kind of awareness you have in this moment, the kind of energy you have in this moment, because you are moving towards a better future. We see here with the rainbow, so it's saying better days are coming in. You have successfully, right, change from the path that you were on before, and now you have aligned yourself towards a path where you're going to see a lot of blessings. That is what I'm feeling for you today, pile number 1. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about the message that you guys are ready to hear right now. So pile number 2, for your card today, you guys chose the beautiful Be Spirit card. With sweet results await. And you also have the number 7 here, which might be significant. And you guys also have the yellow crystal bottle for your pile today. Wow, I'm picking up such like abundant energy from this pile. I don't know, when I picked up this thing, I just heard like prosperity, luck, abundance. I feel, wow, okay, you pile number 2, your energy is really aligned towards great things, I want to say. And you do have here sweet results await. So have you been putting efforts in certain places, certain areas of your life? I feel you will start to see the outcome, the good results of your efforts, whether it's towards work or maybe even efforts towards yourself and your awareness. because those words started to come out for you, I feel like some of you have been really working maybe on like your self-concept or something, or like your self-awareness, your thoughts, right? Maybe you have been working on work, putting on efforts in those areas of your life, but there's like this energy from this pile. It's like you will start to see the results of your effort, and they're gonna be positive. So we see here sweet results await. It's almost giving me 7 of Pentacles energy. Interesting, pile number 2. Wow, okay, I like this energy already. It's very abundant. Okay, your energy is very abundant. That's what I'm feeling. Let's start with your oracle cards so that we can see what are you finally ready to hear, pile number 2. So again, remember that this reading is finding you at a time where you can, receive and accept this message. You're ready to hear it, so it's finding you in the right time. Let's see for pile number 2, Spirit Guides and Angels, can you please give us the message that this pile is ready to receive in this moment? What is pile number 2 ready to receive in this moment? Wow, we have the L here with nobility. So celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful force guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Yeah, you are definitely like, I was getting this energy from this pile, like with sweet results await, and we have nobility here. Let's see what is your main card so that we can see. Wow, we have the owl with magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Wow. Wow, this is such a big energy, pile number 2. I really feel right now you... Oh my God, let me read this again. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner wisdom. I feel like this pile you just uncovered, I don't know, the truth of life, the truth of the being, of the conscious mind, of the awareness. There's so much, like with the owl here, so much wisdom that just came into your life. I feel like this pile really just boom. I'm kind of getting mind-blowing. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. You can see through deception. So this is what this is making me feel, you can see through deception is you can now see through the lies that you have been fed your entire life. Okay, and how I'm connecting this, pile number 2, is, we come into this earth as pure souls, right? When you're born, you basically have like no thoughts, I want to say, right? You haven't had time for thoughts to come into your mind, for, I don't know, people to bring up things to you, right? And events, news. And as we go through life, we get fed certain information, right? And that information can be either positive or it can affect us in a negative way. And here you can see through deception. So this can be something like, let me just give you an example so that you understand what I'm saying. Maybe you have been always told that you're not talented in something, right? I don't know, maybe it's coming from your childhood, maybe from school, maybe whatever, however it happened. But maybe you have been told your entire life you're not talented in this thing. And the more you hear this, right, the more you feel like this is the truth. So then you're going to act in a way where, okay, I'm not talented in this. But I feel you're right now in this moment, you're at a point where you can see that that was just a lie, and that it was never something that you thought of yourself, but it was perhaps something that other people thought of you. And you hearing that made you feel that way, right? I hope this is making sense. But that's just like a really brief example. I'm sure that this might apply to you in a totally different way, right? So I feel you're finally being able to see past the deception that you have been fed your entire life, okay? Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So yeah, this is really saying like, let go of the past. So let go of anything that you have prior believed about yourself. Because I feel that that is what has been holding you back, perhaps from maybe seeing results or achieving progress in a certain area of your life. So I see this pile as like, I mean, I have like so many words coming through from now. It's like I even have a hard time processing the message. just because I'm feeling so much information from this pile, and maybe this is what you have been experiencing, and maybe it has been hard for you to even process all of the things that have been coming into your like awareness and your consciousness. But I definitely feel like you're starting to, you know, detach yourself from what you thought you were your entire life, right? Because you're starting to realize that maybe what you thought you were wasn't actually what you thought, but it was just you accepting lies. That's all they are, lies from, I don't know, certain events, what people have told you, a certain circumstance, whatever it is. But I feel you're starting to realize that you don't have to, you never were even that person to begin with. You were actually maybe a very talented person, you were a very smart person, a very brave person. And I see that now you deciding to let go of that like thinking pattern that you were in the past is really what's going to set you up for success. We saw here nobility right on the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel that you're setting yourself up for a lot of success here. Let's get another card, because I feel this reading is just, wow, it kind of blew my mind. All the messages that came through for you. So let's see, let's get another card, pile number 2. What are you ready to hear? Pile number 2, what are you ready to hear? Spirit, what is pile number 2 ready to hear? All right, let's take a look here. Let me just fix your cards here. All right, so you guys have let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Wow, okay. So I see this pile has been maybe, wow, okay, I like this energy. So we have here let go of convention. It's saying to me you've been trying to do something the conventional route, or you have been trying to do something in a way that other people told you you should do it, right? It's like maybe certain, it doesn't have to be even people in your life. It could be like online. You were searching, how do I do something? And you kind of got stuck in this loop of maybe doing it the conventional way. But I'm seeing that it hasn't been really working here. With this pile, it hasn't been working because you have been doing something and trying to do something in a conventional way. But for you, pile number 2, you're meant to do it in a unique way. You're meant to do it in your own way. So I'm seeing some advice from Spirit, and I feel like this is something that you have been also starting to realize, that is that you're just not conventional. You're very unique, and you have a unique path. You have a unique way of expressing yourself, a unique way of expressing things. And the way that you're going to see results in your life is by following this unique path. You're not meant to have a normal life. You're not, I don't know, maybe you have been fed this your entire life. It's like, I'm meant to be normal. I'm meant to do it the conventional way. But I feel your entire life, you haven't felt the very opposite. You have been feeling, I don't know, I feel special. I feel unique. I feel like there is something different I can do, or do it in a different way, and it will work. And I feel like this is what Spirit wants to let you know. It's like, don't try to do it the conventional way, because it's not going to work for you. You are meant to work in a unique way. You're meant to work and follow your uniqueness. That is the path towards your success. So again, we had nobility. I feel like Spirit is really advising you, go to unique path. Go towards the unique path. That is where, when you will start to see the results coming in, that is where it feels like it's already there, though. You just need to start pursuing this, your own path, your uniqueness, and you will get it there, right? But I do feel you're starting to realize this, because there is a lot of wisdom that certainly recently surfaced up for this pile, and it really feels magical. It feels magical. Wow. Okay, so let's see your tarot cards to see what else are you guys ready to hear in this moment. I've been already speaking so long for you guys, but yeah, I'm sure that this pile has been processing a lot of thoughts lately, because wow. Let's see, pile number 2. What are you ready to hear in this very moment? For pile number 2, Spirit Guides and Angels, please give us guidance and messages as to what they're finally ready to hear in this very moment. What is something that pile number 2 will benefit from in this moment by hearing? We have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you guys are ready to, yeah, start working with your creativity, your uniqueness here. That is the path that you're currently on. That is the path that Spirit is advising you to pursue. Page of Wands is always like, you know, like we feel inspired to perhaps do something creative. And I feel like that is you in the moment. Wow, Judgment. You guys really awakened here. Again, this similar energy from pile number 1 because they also got the same card. And for them, I said, like, you have arrived, right? The truth has been revealed to you. You're no longer asleep. You're no longer like having this like faded energy in you. It's like you're there. You have arrived. You're here. That's what Spirit is saying. Hello, welcome. You know, you have awakened. You have awakened. You see clearly now. So pursue. I'm getting that message. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. I feel this has to do with your career or the path of your career. So when it comes to your career and your life purpose, you're aligned. And Spirit is saying go, right? Move in this direction. This is where you need to go. You have arrived. Congratulations. Now pursue. That's what I'm hearing from these two cards. Oh my God, 5 of Wands. This also came out for pile number 1. Justice, also same card from pile number 1. Wow, oh my God. Maybe these two piles are kind of connected, and we have the World here. So I feel pile number 2 from your tarot cards. What are you finally ready to hear? I'm also hearing something about don't compete. Don't compete with anyone, because there is nobody to compete with but yourself. If you start to compete with other people, if you start to see like, oh, I need to be better than this person, or I need to do something different from this person, or something, it's just gonna cause so much confliction in your life. And I feel like what Spirit is saying, mind your own business, right? Look after yourself, look at your path, look at yourself, compete with yourself. There's nobody else to overachieve than self. Okay, so just mind your own business. That is the first thing I'm seeing. Don't feel like there is any competition, even if I feel that maybe what you're trying to do is move in a very competitive field, and Spirit is saying ignore it. It doesn't exist. Competition it doesn't exist. It's not real. It's only you. It's only you here. Trust that there is going to be fairness. Trust that there is going to be justice. Trust that if you put the right kind of effort, if you put the right kind of work into something, if you approach something in a good way, trust that you will receive. I'm getting this message from this pile is like, don't feel like your work won't be recognized. Don't feel like your efforts are going to go to waste. Don't feel like because there is somebody better, they will outwork you. No, I feel like Spirit is really wanting to say like, you have awakened to your purpose. Now trust that if you put in the right kind of work, the right kind of effort, in the right direction, trust that there will be no competition and that things will be fair. Okay? And the World here, we're seeing, I feel that you're wrapping up a cycle of your life and you're ready to start this new approach to life, this new approach to things. With the World, some of you might be also known worldwide. There might be fame and success coming to you worldwide. You might reach a lot of people, whether through your creative venture or maybe through your business. But I'm seeing something about you becoming global, okay? I feel like that is how the world, yeah. I feel like this is more saying like, besides you wrapping up like the old cycle of yourself, I feel like it's also more so saying like you're going to reach global success. So again, don't compete with anybody and just, mind your own business. All right, let's get your last two cards here to end your reading, pile number 2. What are the last messages that Spirit has for you today? What are you ready to hear? Ooh, we have passion coming up and rebirth. Yeah, so this pile is definitely going through a rebirth. Definitely, I mentioned with the World, it's like you're wrapping up a cycle. So it does feel like you're going through a rebirth at this moment when this reading finds you. And let's get your last card, pile number 2, to end your reading for today. What is the message that you guys are ready to hear and receive? Spirit, if you can please also give any advice for this pile. I think one more. Any advice for this pile that they need in this current moment? All right, so let's see. You guys have, again, passion. Let's read the card. It says, do what excites you. Get freed, get fired up about your life. increase your energy level. So yeah, there is something about, you know, do what excites you. I feel with the Page of Wands that we saw on the bottom of the deck, I feel this is a time to like work on something that is exciting to you. And I feel this has to do with creative work for most of you. So do something that excites you. Do it your own way. Like, be free. Don't feel like, I don't know, don't feel like you need to follow trends. Don't feel like you need to, I don't know, follow some kind of algorithm or have like this logical approach of like, I will do this and I will do this and I will blow up and I will catch the attention, I will do this, that's trendy. Like, don't, I feel like you have been thinking this kind of way prior, like in a very conventional way of like, oh, this is what is selling right now, this is what is trending right now, and I will do this, I will promote it, and it's gonna be, you know. But I feel like you're meant to have a unique path, you're meant to have a unique success story. So don't try to go the conventional way. If you keep going the opposite way of that, I feel like this is when you guys start to see a lot of success. You also have transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Makes sense with the rebirth that we saw. So I definitely feel like you're feeling very refreshed here. Something about your energy has changed. You know, we saw how you came to so much realization here. Perhaps you had an awakening, a real awakening. So a fresh new way of living emerges. I feel like you guys are really ready for this transformation. Yeah, and we have ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So again, Spirit is saying, I feel that you awakened and now keep going forward, keep following this path, keep following your passion. If you at every time maybe feel like starting to maybe, I don't know, doubt yourself, think of what excites you, think of what is unique about you, think about what is unconventional. I feel like this is a way that you can keep guiding yourself towards the right path. Pile number 2 is what I'm seeing here from your cards. So definitely feel this pile has stepped into alignment. Just mind your business, keep going forward, right? Don't get obsessed with what's happening around you. Just look at yourself and inwards, and I feel that you will come to a lot of success here, pile number 2. So that is what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about the message that you guys are ready to hear in this moment. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys chose the lovely Starfish Spirit card, and you have open to infinite possibility. All right, so I'm hearing something right away here for you about like expanding your mind. You also chose the green crystal bottle for today. Okay, so pile number 3, let's see what is your message that you guys are ready to hear. So as I mentioned, I'm picking up right away about like expand your mind, think in like a unique way, think in a limitless way. I feel like what I'm feeling from this pile is like there's some kind of dream that you want to achieve, but maybe you feel confused about how it's gonna happen. And I'm getting this message of like, think big, think in a unique way, okay? Be open to infinite ideas, infinite possibilities coming up for you. It's interesting, there's something about like expand the way that you think for this pile that's coming through here for you. Let's start with your oracle card so that we can see exactly what Spirit is trying to say to you today. So for pile number 3, Spirit guides and angels, what is the message that pile number 3 is ready to receive through this reading today? For pile number 3, please give us a message that pile number 3 is ready to receive. We have the dragonfly with magic on the bottom of your deck. So again, initiating, think in a different way, think in a magical way for you. Oh, we have the frog with prosperity. Interesting. Pile number 1 also got the same card. So we have let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop in this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune awaits you. I feel like you guys, but you know, I'm getting your card in a different way from pile number 1. Like I'm seeing in a different message. So I feel like the piles are different. Okay, the energy is completely different, yeah. I feel for you, it's saying like you have this dream, right? You have this idea, you have this dream, and this is really like, has a lot of potential. I'm seeing it. So it can lead to a lot of prosperity. I feel like idea-wise, dream-wise, you are in the right place. And what you currently like dream of being, dream of having, is really prosperous. But I feel like this pile is like in the beginning stages. I'm sort of like feeling that energy. Like it feels like you guys are, it's still just an idea, it's still just a dream, it's maybe, you know, but this idea and this dream is the opportunity of the beginning of all of this unfolding. Okay, so it's like you're beginning the unfolding of all of this happening. And I feel in this moment since this feels like a big dream, right, there's maybe not a lot of information on how to concretely achieve this dream, how to do it really. But I feel that in order for you guys to achieve this dream, you will need to let go of the past and who you identified with being in the past and embrace the change. So it feels like where you need to start is first of all, becoming a different version of yourself. And I feel like this is something that you guys are ready to hear. It's like, you know, you need to change yourself. You need to change the way that you think in order to be able to succeed in this. Because a person who has your dream already, because it already exists, that version of you already exists, but they probably act in a different way, right? They probably think in a different way. They maybe have a different routine. They dress in a different way. So it does feel like the beginning is by changing yourself. First of all, within, and then so without, right? So within you change yourself and everything else will sort of fall into place. So I feel it's like Spirit is giving you the initial steps that you need to make towards this change, and that is, I feel for you letting go of the past version of yourself and welcoming in, embracing new change, especially with the frogs here. You know how they're all in different colors. It's really making me think of like adapt yourself, right? Because in this life you can choose to be whoever you want, and then your human form is just adapting to this idea, to this person who you want to be. So it feels like for you, it's like you have a dream, now you just need to adapt like your human towards that person who has the dream. So start acting first like the person. That's almost what I'm getting. It's like first let go of the past and whatever you used to identify as in the past, because it does feel like it's different from what you're aiming for. And be open to infinite possibilities. You know, this is also saying like, don't get so stuck on the how. Don't get so stuck on like, how is this gonna happen? How am I gonna achieve this? I don't know. I feel so confused. It's so big. Just do what's in front of you. And again, I feel the first step is like changing self. Let's get another card here. Pile number 3. What are you finally ready to hear in this moment? So you guys hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Yeah, I feel like you really have a big dream in this moment. And this card showing up, it's saying like, hold the highest vision for your life. It's saying that vision that you have of, you know, that big dream or that highest vision that you have for your life, hold it. Hold it, because when you hold it, you solidify it into existence. If you just think about it and dream about it, and then you go back to your current present moment and what's happening right now, you know, that possibility is gone, because you're not holding the vision anymore. You've let it go, you know. So yourself, it's like, okay, well, I don't need to change, I don't need to adapt, because we're still continuing the same story, right? But I feel like this pal really has like a big dream, and they want to make it come to life. And Spirit is saying, hold that vision for yourself, because now you possess the ability. The moment you start to hold the vision is when the process of unfolding begins. And how it's going to happen, you need to realize that I feel for this kind of dream that you have, it perhaps seems, again, nothing is, I want to just make this clear. There is no such a thing of this is harder to do than this other thing. The only difference is that we as humans have given meaning that maybe making this certain amount of money is harder than making this amount of money. But universally, it's all the same energy. But, you know, when you apply logic to it, which is how we humans think, of course, one option is going to seem more difficult, maybe because there is not enough evidence, or, you know, it's a bit more like, maybe we think it's more challenging, right? But maybe you don't really know, maybe to a completely other person living on the other side of the world, that amount of money is actually so easy to make, right? So it really is saying here for your pile that you kind of need to expand your mind when it comes to this. Like, you're gonna have to think that it's not, I guess, be a bit more delusional in this case, okay? You can't really apply logic to the situation, because it seems like, you know, we have assigned maybe a more difficult meaning to this thing that you want. I hope I'm making sense here, because I'm just getting so many messages right now for you. So it does feel like Spirit is saying, like, you're gonna have to, you know, just be open to the infinite possibilities of how this is going to unfold, and not be so, not question every day, how is this gonna happen, how is this gonna happen. It's gonna find its way to happen. That is the truth. It's gonna find its way to happen. What you need to do is just become a different version of yourself. Let's get your tarot cards to see what else you need to hear. Pile number 3 here. Okay, this card is flipping out. We see the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. I feel like maybe your end. Okay, I'm seeing what your dream is here. Let me just get your other cards and I will get into it. Right, Ace of Pentacles. I see you're really focused around money in this moment. Let's see. Pile number 3. What is the message that is ready to reach you in this moment? What is the message that is ready to reach you? All right, 2 of Wands. So definitely this pile is talking about expanding. You're gonna you're gonna really need to, and if you think it's enough, no, you need more. Like, oh, that's what I'm getting from Spirit, is like, even when you start to think big and you start to expand your mind, do more of that. Even do more of it. Like, the more, always more, expand more. Mindset wise, we have here 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is saying to me that you guys are, what is the highest vision of your life? With the 9 of Pentacles, you know, this is talking about a very luxurious life. It's, you know, that life of abundance, of having all the things that you desire. And this is such a personal thing to each person. I don't know, maybe to you, luxury and abundance is having 10 cars. To another person, luxury and abundance can be having a nice home and a nice family. To all of us, this is such a different thing. And just keep holding that vision of what is your highest vision for your life. I feel with the Ace of Pentacles, this is mostly talking about money, about wealth, about career, perhaps. So hold that vision that you have. Yeah, the star. Wow, look at this starfish and the star card. Okay, you definitely have a big dream. That's what the star is saying. You have a big dream. For some of you, this could even do about achieving, like, I don't know, some kind of status in your career, or like being really respected, highly praised in your career. It could have to do with fame as well. Knight of Pentacles, definitely you're really like focused on your career in this moment. And Page of Wands. All right, so I feel what you guys are ready to hear in terms of your message today is, again, I'm just seeing like what you need to do, because I feel like Spirit is, this pile is kind of confused. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna make this dream happen because it's so big and it seems like it's so outside of me right now. That is because the current version of yourself cannot even comprehend you having this, and that is why you keep getting the message of expand your mind, be open to infinite possibilities, change yourself first, because, you know, again, it's like, to, you know, let's take for example the version of you who already has this dream. They don't think it's impossible, they don't think that this is hard, because it's their life, right? It's their life. And it will be difficult and impossible only if you apply logic to it. But I see that if you want to pursue this kind of big dreams, you're just going to have to kind of throw logic out the window. Because, yeah, to you currently, logically, it doesn't make sense. But again, maybe to a person on the other side of the world who has been raised in different kind of circumstances, who thinks differently of themselves, it could very much be possible. It can very much be the easiest thing in the world, what you want right now. So you need to start identifying as that kind of person. It's simple as that. It really is. But again, because we are humans, we want to find logic into everything. We want to make everything hard and difficult. I know it can be a bit tricky, but it really is. Like, that's what I'm picking up from your cards, is like, yes, this idea that you have, hold it. It's really possible for you. That's what Spirit is saying. It's really possible for you. But you need to like hold this vision and keep it every single day, not just dream about it. Let it go and be like, oh, well, it didn't happen, right? Because then you just let go of the possibility of it even coming true. So I feel that you're ready to, I know this maybe can seem a bit confusing and a bit intimidating in the beginning, but you know, maybe you're gonna need to watch this reading a couple of times, because I feel like this pile is kind of like a bit, maybe even frazzled in this moment, okay? So maybe you're gonna want to revisit this message a couple of times, but I'm sure that, you know, it's showing up because you're finally ready to hear it. It's like you're finally ready to have this kind of information brought to your awareness. That's why this reading is finding you in this moment. So let's get your last two oracle cards, pile number 3, to end your reading for today. Let's see if there's any last messages your spirit guides want to give to you for pile number 3. I'm feeling this card. Yeah, you have your trust. So yeah, you're really gonna have to throw logic out the window. Like, no, don't try to make sense of this, because I feel like your brain just can't make sense of this. And the more you try to find logic in it, the more you're gonna think that it's impossible. That's the thing. Like, the more you're gonna try to find logic in this situation, the more it's gonna seem impossible, the more likely it is for you to give up on it. So throw logic out the window. No, think of infinite possibilities right now, pile number 3. Oh, and this card flew really strongly up for you. Let's just get one more, because I took 2 cards from this deck for all piles. Pile number 3, what is the message you are ready to hear in this very moment, pile number 3? All right, we do have solitude here. So detach yourself, spend more time alone. This message has been coming up a lot lately in my readings. I do feel that is something that is going to benefit you guys. We have balance here. Take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. I feel with balance here, take time to relax, and you had solitude. So this is really saying, like, I feel right now you do need some time to like relax so that you can process what has been happening inside your mind. I feel in the spirit of your life, spirit is saying, like, going more into solitude, try to be more alone, try to relax, don't stress yourself out so much, don't distract yourself so much, because stress is also a distraction. Overworking yourself is also a distraction, and it's not always allowing you to think in the most like open way, right? So I do feel in this moment you're being called to not overwork yourself so that you can let your mind expand, okay? Because when your mind is constantly busy, when your mind is constantly working, it doesn't necessarily have so much space and time for it to expand. So it does feel like spirit is like kind of letting you know, like, be chill a little bit in this moment, let your mind expand. Let's see your last 2 cards. We have the third passage. There's a divine plan. Yeah, open to infinite possibility. And I kept saying how you're gonna need to throw logic out the window, and you have here, there's a divine plan. So there you go, pile number 3. And your last card. Wow, begin now, take your first step. Yeah, I was saying how this pile is like at the beginning, right? I was really feeling this, especially when the first card even came out. Feels like you're at the beginning, and the first step for you to take is to you know, hold the vision of your highest life. You know, hold that vision, let go of the past version of yourself, let go of the version of yourself who thinks logically, constantly places limiting beliefs, challenges on its way. I do feel that you guys are coming out of this energy though, right? We have here, this person is coming out of the tunnel, and it seems like there's just brightness. There's a straightforward path in front of him. So you will be shown the way, okay? And also trust the plan, the path. We see that it's almost like you're starting this new journey, and trust that on this new journey there is going to be the divine guiding you, and you're gonna have the perfect unfolding. You need to trust in the perfect unfolding that there is for you. Okay, that's what I'm feeling for you, pile number 3 here. I hope that this reading resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.